This is Building to Impress, the channel where I take your ideas and make them a reality. In this one, I show you how I make knuckle dusters. So, let's get straight to it. Off camera, I drew out the designs that I'm going to use for the knuckle dusters. They're going to be basically paperweight styles. Just something cool that can go in the cabinet, just looks really awesome. One is going to be this. This is, maybe 16th of an inch. Can I actually tell you? Oh, nah, not even that. It's a 32th. I have no clue. Either way, I'm going to have a thin layer of this, and it's going to be a sheet, then another thin layer of this on the other side. So it should eventually look definitely a lot better than that. something like this, if that makes sense. So I've already cut out two, and I did these two off camera, mainly to make sure that everything was going okay. Now on camera, I'm going to cut out these last two, and then we're going to take it over to the vise, hook in an actual grinding wheel onto the angle grinder, and we're just going to get grinding, making it neat by connecting them all together to hopefully get them nice and even. Now that I have all four of the rough layers complete, it's just a matter of moving on to the bench grinder in order to neaten up the edges. And the reason I've clamped them all together is literally just so that I can keep each layer exactly the same as the next. And once I've got that, it's on to drilling, and from there, creating the wooden parts that are going to make these knuckle dusters look awesome. What I'm doing is, off camera, I drilled a few little indents, bevels, whatever you want to call it, and now I've clamped this all onto a second one and I'm going to follow these holes and go with it.
Now, much to my disappointment, my camera stopped recording once again for the 10 millionth time. And it's because I had the settings on my camera wrong, and I only found that out towards the end of the video. And it's pretty disappointing, but there you go.
What I'm about to do is cut this piece of oak in half, not half like this, half like this. And the reason I'm doing that is because I need to make it thin enough to sandwich these pieces of metal. Now, the time is 7 o'clock, so I gotta be really quick because I feel a bit bad for all the neighbours. So, let's get to it. Alrighty, basically my camera stopped recording once again and you missed the whole thing of me getting this apart with ridiculous amounts of determination, perseverance and patience. I've taken this take about 4 times now. But yes, now the next part, now that my whole station area is basically clean, I'm going to cut these 2 things out of these 2 things. Like this, and eventually it's going to be a lot neater and a lot nicer. It's going to be snack-witched. You know a snack-witch? I don't know if you know a snack-witch. I really think I know what a snack-witch is. But anyways, it's going to be sandwiched like that, and it's going to look a lot better, and it's going to look a lot neater, and it's going to look really cool. Moving on!
So what I've done here is I have literally added 2 brass pins that I've cut out of a brass rod, and I've put those between the 2 pieces of oak, and that just means that the pieces aren't going to move when I remove the wood with my drill press for the finger holes. Now the finger holes aren't perfect, and that's because I then move onto a rasp and my own improvised drill press sander later on in the video.
What I'm currently doing is I have got rid of the vibrating sanding machine and I've resorted back to my old ways of connecting the sandpaper to my drill press. To be fair, it works really well normally, so it's just a matter of finding out if it works well this time. And if you can see here, I've had to use my hairband because my hair is pretty long now, So to hold my hair in place, I am using a pencil. Not sure if you can see that, but yeah, it's a pencil. And underneath is a very tiny mini clamp sort of thing. So let's see how it goes.
Thanks to more technological issues, my camera stopped recording again, and it wouldn't record any more than 8-second videos. So you're just going to see the finished product, and I'm really sorry, because I really wanted to show you the full procedure of creating these awesome paperweights. But you know, things like this happen, and you can only learn from it and make sure everything's working the next time you do it.
So there you go. That is how I built my knuckle duster. Now, before you get too alarmed, this is all just for show and tell. Looks cool, feels nice, and it was just a lot of fun to make. Now, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Facebook and Instagram are in the links below. And as always, have a great day.